Today is the 12th of June 2024, and I want to help you find the radius of sphere given the surface area. I've shown you how to find the radius of a sphere given the volume. I've given you that formula. In our last video, we found the surface area. Okay, so if you've been given volume, you've been asked to find the surface area, the radius. You're not going to use the surface area formula. You have to use the volume formula of a sphere. And if you've been given the surface area of a sphere and you've been asked to find the radius of that sphere, then you have to use the formula of the surface area in relation to the radius. Okay. Thank you to all my subscribers. Okay. Please invite other people to subscribe as well. Share, like, follow. Okay. And if the account is not yours, ask permission from the account holder. It's very important. Or ask somebody to help you open your account. Okay. If it's your account, you can use it however you like. Okay. Please follow my notes/script. You always see it because it's very important. Okay, I keep on trying. It's like when I'm going through the notes, at times I say something that I think about it and like, oh, I could have said it this way. Okay, but we are getting there. Okay. Beware of scammers. Okay, beware of scammers. So I've just recap for you. Watch last video for recap, okay, to help you a lot. Okay, last video we found surface area given surface area given the radius. Okay, today we are not giving the radius, we are giving the surface area. How do we find the radius? Okay, I'll show you in a bit. Let's look at the start I have for you today. So we've been looking at circle theorem, and that is the last one. This is the alternate segment theorem. It even makes sense. Okay, I had to Google this for one of the questions because it said, what was the name of the circle theorem? Okay, it makes sense, but you can also, if they ask you for the name, I think you might have to give the name because this one, it has a name, the eighth one. Okay, so I had to Google it and give it to you. But normally, you don't get such questions. They ask you the reason, okay, why, or what theorem did you use to arrive at your answer, just to make sure that you are not copying somebody's work. Okay, now this is the last one, the alternate segment theorem. Look at the diagram again. Okay, if you look at this chord, this is a smaller segment and that is a larger segment. If you look at this chord here, that is a smaller segment, that area here, and this area is the larger segment. If you look at this chord here, that is a minor segment, and all this side is a major segment. Okay, so what they are saying here is the angle TAB, that angle here at A, will be equal to the angle at B. Okay, because that is a segment here, and that is a smaller segment, and that is a larger segment apart. So the angle here with this tangent TAB will be equal to CACB, this angle. Okay, so I think that is how the name got derived, alternate segment theorem. And then the angle DAB, DAC, this angle here, okay, will be equal to the angle ABC, the angle here. So what it means is the angle A is equal to the angle B. That is the one in the minor segment attached to the tangent, and this one is in the major segment. So this angle here will be the angle A here will be equal to the angle B. The angle D here will be equal to the angle C. So this angle C, that is the minor segment, that side. So, and that is the major segment. So it's alternating. I hope you get what I mean. Yeah. So if you can remember A equals B or C equals D, then you can use it anyhow, anywhere you find a question. Okay. So we did a question using this. Okay. Now, by now, you should visualize all the circle theorem. You should be able to see it. So if you get a question, you should be able to say that, oh, I can use this. But even if you've not gotten there yet, and you are still in school, especially if you're in year 7 or year 8, you have a long time to learn all this. Okay, don't say the years go fast. Okay, because you'll be in year 8 today, and the next time you realize you are in year 11. So don't waste time. Okay, all you need to do is to follow the plan your teachers have for you, and then as you do it, you come and find a video that helps you. Look at the sample, solve as many. By the time you get to year 11, all this will be on your fingertips. Okay, and if you're in year 10, you still have a year. Okay, the 11th, by now, most of them may have done what they have to do. Okay, and I wish you the best in your results day. But if you're in year 10, you still have a year, so don't waste it at all. Okay, now as I said, we've been given the surface area today, and we want to find the radius. Okay, so I've shown you how to find the radius if you have the volume. Today we have the surface area. Okay, now the volume of this, the formula for the surface area is 4 pi r squared. So to make r the subject, we need to divide both sides by, to make r squared the subject, we need to divide both sides by 4 pi. So this side becomes surface area divided by 4 pi. Okay, the 4 pi will cancel here. So we have r squared equals surface area divided by 4 pi. So r will be plus or minus surface area divided by 4 pi. And because r is the length radius, we will choose the positive. So I've been saying this for a long time. That is why I didn't bring the plus or minus. Okay. So this is the formula we need. Or you can just do a surface area divided by 4 pi and then you square root it. Okay. If you get surface area divided by 4 pi and you get an answer like 16, it will be a non-calculator paper because you know r squared equals 16 is 4. If they ask you to leave your answer in pi, maybe the figures are easy to work with. Okay, so let's look at the examples I have for you today. So the surface area here is 60.8 centimeters squared. Now this is surface area, so of course it will be unit squared, but your radius will be the positive, which will be centimeters. So surface area, that one, divided by 4 pi will be r squared. Now if you do this right on the calculator and square root it, you have 2.2 centimeters to 1 decimal place. As I said, it's length. So we choose the positive, not the negative. Okay. I've checked the calculator, so please you also check as well. It's right. Okay. I learned from the last time. These things, if you make the mistake in class, then it will be on your mind. So before you present your work, you will check and check. Okay, in an exam, you should do the same. If you finish your paper and you have 10 more minutes, don't be quick to hand it over and go away. Okay, some people have finished 30 minutes before and they're just going over their work and scan through and see if they can get some extra mark. Okay, so you also do the same, because after all, if you hand over your paper and you go and sit outside, there's nobody to talk to. So why don't you just stay in the room and just make sure that you are going over and you are marking your way and see if you can gain a couple of marks. Okay. Now surface area, if for our second example, is 289.5 meters squared. So our radius will be the positive, and then in meters, because it's length, we can't have negative length. Okay, so 289.5. So this is the formula we are using again. We've just made r the subject. divided by 4 pi. So to find r, we square root it, and if you do it right on the calculator, it will be 4.8 meters. This is also to 1 decimal place. Okay. Another example. As I said, choose the positive because radius is length. The surface area of this sphere is 2605.8 centimeters squared. So our radius will be centimeters because it's radius. Okay, and then we'll choose the positive. So if we substitute 2605.8 divided by 4 pi here, we do it right on the calculator, and then we square root it. We'll get 14.4 centimeters to 1 decimal place. As I said, I'm stressing, if you've been given the surface area, you use the surface area formula to find the radius. If you've been given the volume of the sphere, you use the volume of the sphere to find radius. We've done a video on that. Go back and watch. Okay, your radius will be positive, and then use the units that you've been given. Another example, 289.5 kilometers squared. Okay, this is in kilometer. We saw this same figure in centimeters, okay, or meters. So now here, your radius will be in kilometers, not in centimeters. Okay, take note. So radius now here is 289, okay, 0.5, okay, kilometers, not meters. Okay, there's a big difference between meters and kilometers. When you do it right on the calculator, it's 4.8 kilometers to 1 decimal place. Okay. Now another example, our surface area is 10.2 kilometers. So straight away, the radius we are going to get, it will be positive, and it will also have a unit in kilometers. So if we substitute that in the formula, 10.2 divided by 4 pi, okay, and then you square root it. So 10.2 first, divide by 4, divide again by pi, or you can do pi, 4 times pi, and then you inverse it, because this is dividing, and then 10.2, you multiply by 10.2, or you do 10.2 divided by 4 divided by pi, square root it, you get this answer. You choose the positive, okay, in kilometers to 1 decimal place, 0.9 kilometers, 1 decimal place. Again, another example, surface area 530.9 centimeters squared. Okay, so r squared will be equal to 530.9 centimeters squared, not 5.30, please. Okay, so 530.9 divided by 4 pi. So again, on your calculator, 530.9 divide by 4 and then divide by pi. Square root it, you get 6.5 centimeters. So you choose the positive because it is length. Okay. These questions are easy because all you need is to remember the formula. Okay, but you say that, oh, it's difficult, but if you put all this formula on a card, you will see a pattern. If you start from the circumference of a circle, 2 pi r, the area will be pi r squared. Okay, so if you do that, then you start adding more. Okay, you add the area of a sector, you add an area of a cylinder, area of a sphere. So anytime you are using it, you'll be noting it down, and then by the time you realize, you have all this formula in your head. Okay, and if you learn it well, it is there, it is yours, it is stored in your brain. Okay, so please subscribe, invite others to subscribe, like, share, and follow us. It will be very much appreciated. Follow my notes that script. Beware of scammers. If I haven't said anything in the video, don't take other people's word for it. Okay, don't allow scammers to twist you around. Okay, like at times when I'm presenting the video, because the platform is to give you tips of how to pass, I have to chip in things here and there. And some of you agree with me that these are some of the things that you would do to lose marks. Okay, so in the presentation of the video, you realize that I will say some of these things to just jog your memory, and then so that when you go and sit down behind the real paper and you are doing it and you remember all this. Okay, it's not just about learning and putting it to your head, because you can learn and still fail. Okay, if you don't know some of these little things that takes marks of you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching today's video with me, and I'll see you in the next.